Hi, welcome to Franchise Hockey Manager 3 and our first series featuring the 1960 New York Rangers. We are going to start our first series and our first episode in 1960 with the New York Rangers hockey back in the 60s. So let's take a look here. Of course, if you're familiar with hockey, back in the early 60s, the original 6, and that was it in the NHL. Not until expansion occurred a few years later, but you just had 6 teams, and we are going to manage the New York Rangers. Our star player is Andy Bathgate. And let's find him. He's the captain of our team. He's 28 years old. He's a right winger, and he wears number 99. According to the statistics at the bottom of the screen last year, he scored 74 points. So he is our star player. I'm not expecting much out of the Rangers here in year 1. If we go to our strategy screen here, we can see Bathgate here on the first line at our right wing. Our 2 goalies here, we've got Gump Worsley, who is our starting goalie. He's 31 years old, and you can see that he's average. He's nothing exciting. But our backup here is Marcel Pellet, I believe is how you pronounce it, out of Canada. He is 27 years old. He's only a half-star goalkeeper, so maybe looking to upgrade that. If we go to our... Let's see here. Let's see if we can check this out here. Here's our reserve list. Of course, one guy that we've got here that's 20 years old that will be a star in the future is Jean Ratelli. He's 20 years old, so he is right now a potential of 4.5. He's a half-star right now, but he will be up and coming at some point. So we will have our draft is on. The draft will be after the season, so we'll be drafting some players. So let's see how this plays out. In year 1, what I plan on doing is I'll play a few games on camera, and then I'll probably simulate some games off camera. I might simulate some games. I might play a couple games, but I'm planning on probably having through the course of this season or this series maybe about 7 or 8 episodes. And see what happens. And so we're going to take a look here at hockey in the 1960s, early 1960s. So let's go ahead and we get into our first game here against the Boston Bruins. So the Boston Bruins are our first opponent of the regular season. Let's get right into it here. We've got Don Simmons in the goal for Boston. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and play this game out. And what we will do, we will play this very fast. And we will see what happens here. So here we go. First period is underway in Boston. Game number 1 of the 1960 season. And hopefully we can get a quick goal to open up the season. And we will see what happens here. 14 minutes to go in the first period. No score. Boston and the Rangers. It looks like if you look at the tactical advantages, Boston has most of the tactical advantages. Let's see what happens. We got 8 minutes to go. This is going a little bit too slow. I might speed it up for the second period. Looks like the momentum is about even. And the shots on goal are about even so far this period. As we wind down the first period, still no score. 1 minute to go. And there's a goal. It is Johnny Buke of the Bruins. And if you are a hockey fan, and if you grew up watching hockey, or if you are a hockey historical expert, please do not get upset with me about my pronouncing of some of these names. I'm doing the best I can. I'm learning about hockey as I play this game. So if I mispronounce somebody's name, I apologize. The Bruins take a 1-0 lead. And here we go to the second period. So let's speed this up a little bit. Here we go. Second period underway. 1-0 Bruins. 10 minutes to go. And there's another goal. It is Don McKinney. His first goal of the season. 2-0 lead for the Bruins. And we go to the third period. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a goal. And there is a goal. It is Andy Hebington, his first of the season for the Rangers. And let's see if we can tie this up. 7 minutes to go. And we have tied it up with 1:14 remaining. It's Dean Prentice with a goal. It is 2-2. And it will end in a tie. So the first game of the season, a 2-2 tie on the road. And that's a good comeback by the New York Rangers to make it 2-2. Let's finish today. And let's just check out here the standings. So we earned 1 point for the tie. Looks like the Red Wings picked up a win in their first game. And the Blackhawks went down to defeat. So Montreal and Toronto have yet to play. So after one game, we are 0-1. Let's go ahead and play to our next game. And what I'll do here, let's check out our news. Ted Lindsay has reached 1,000 games played in the NHL with the Blackhawks. Donnie Marshall has a great game in the 4-4 tie with Montreal and Toronto. 3 goals, a hat trick for Donnie Marshall. So let's do this. Let's go to our game against the Maple Leafs. And what we will do is we will also play out this game on camera. So we got a home match here with Toronto. And our backup goalie is going to be in the net. Let's go ahead and sim to the end of the period. A battle here between Canada and the United States. And there is a goal for Toronto. It's Ron Stewart, his first goal of the season. So 1-0 Maple Leafs here in the first period in New York. And there's another goal. It's Red Kelly, his first of the season. So a 2-0 lead for the Leafs. We go to the second period, and there's a goal for the Rangers. It's Red Sullivan, his first of the season. And another goal for Toronto, Dick Duff, his first goal. It's 3-1 Toronto. We go to the end of the second, and no score. Let's see what happens here in the third period here at home. Another goal for the Maple Leafs. Red Kelly, his second of the game, his second of the season, and it looks like the Maple Leafs are going to get a win on the road here against the Rangers. So 5 minutes to go, and the finals. Oh, Johns has it for New York. Dean Prentice got hurt on the play. He leaves the game with a minute to go. And the final is 4-1. So the first star goes to Kelly. And Dean Prentice out for 9 months with an injury. So that is not good. We lose Prentice, who's a 28-year-old left winger, scores a lot of points. He is out for 9 months. So not a good start to the season here for the Rangers. We get a tie on the road, we get a loss at home, and we lose one of our star players for 9 months. So that is going to be a hurdle that we're going to have to overcome. Let's go ahead and take a look once more at the standings. And Montreal sitting on top with 3 points, along with the Maple Leafs with 3 points. So I think that's going to do it here for our first episode. Very short episode. I like to keep these episodes right around 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes at the top, and maybe as we go on through the season, the episodes might run between 20 and 30 minutes. I just wanted to get a good start here on our franchise and on our first season with the Rangers. So I appreciate you watching, or please leave a comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. I'm also going to be playing some other games on my channel here, mostly historical games. Sports could be other historical games as well. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. And we will see you next time for episode 2 as we continue our season with the New York Rangers in 1960. We will see you next time. Bye.